Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from the 15th to the 21st of September 2019. And this is for you coming from Leo. First, let me give you my email address, which is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. Let's start with the 15th of September, Sunday morning and afternoon, and it doesn't go too well for you coming from Leo. These are planets who make you being very sarcastic or very difficult to whoever you're with. And you will always be a person who will look down and criticize very fast. You could be provoked into doing this. So if you are being provoked, move away from this person. Somebody could be disturbing you or riling you up. There's also a planet of temper hanging around. So you might lose your temper once in a while and you might be able to say things in a very aggressive way. So take the soft approach in the whole morning and afternoon session and you'll be much better off. Don't take the lead because whatever you try to do won't go so well. Evening and nightfall. Evening and nightfall is going to be much, much better. And you're going to have the determination planets with you. And you're going to be able to take charge now. And you're going to be lucky. Lucky in the sense that many of these planets are determined to get you what you want. But take the soft approach because one or two of these planets can be very aggressively determined to get you what you want. So take the soft approach and you'll do very well in the evening nightfall period. One of these planets of the morning afternoon will come to disturb you, make you show your arrogance a little bit, quieten this planet down by telling yourself, I will always take the soft approach. 16th of September, Monday, is going to be a very lucky 24 hours. You are very inspired in the morning and afternoon of this Monday. It's a working day, it's a business day. You're going to be inspired and doing the right things and saying the right things. So say a lot and do a lot and take charge in the morning, afternoon. I see planets of the internet are all over the place. So go onto the internet to be inspired or look for solutions or look for context or look for plans where anywhere in the world you could fit in. And even if you're not on the internet, you're going to be inspired in job or business. So take the lead, send out messages, ask favors, plan holidays. There's talks of travel as well. Evening and nightfall period, even better. Now you are in focus and the limelight is on you. And now you can make the deals you want. So mix business and pleasure in the evening nightfall period to help your job, to help your business, to help you to gain anything you want to. Chase for the romance throughout the whole day. You'll find it coming to you beautifully. And you'll be inspired in saying and doing things. So give out your plans and talk about what you can do, communication and marketing sense. 17th of September, morning and afternoon. Well, it's a Tuesday. And so planets have decided to go very slow. And when they go slow, you have to be careful that all the plans made for the morning, afternoon may be cancelled or postponed or just delayed for some reason. So the idea is to frustrate you and to disappoint you and even to depress you a little bit. Be careful that people of your past may meet you and say and do the wrong things which you don't like to hear. Stay away from any company that you feel is not going to help you. And put your shoulder to the wheel in this morning, afternoon. Your responsibilities are still there in job or business. Your responsibilities are still there in job or business. So you've got to cope with these slow planets. And hour by hour, these slow planets tend to get worse and disturb you. So being part of a team would be much, much better than going it alone in this morning and afternoon of September the 17th. Evening and nightfall is much, much better. Now the planets are very flexible and they will help you with your imagination and communication. And they will help you in the socializing area to be well, much happier. And so there's a lot of improvement. But these slow planets, one or two of them will make their way to the evening nightfall. So again, double check all your plans. Could they be cancelled? Could they be postponed? And stay away from people who somehow bring depressive news to you. 18 September, Wednesday, is a very lucky 24 hours for you. Morning and afternoon, the planets of determination are there to make sure that you taste some kind of success, whether in job, whether in business. whether chasing for the romance, whether having lunch with whoever. It's going to be a very successful morning and afternoon period. So go get what you want. Some of these planets are overdetermined, and when they're overdetermined to get you what you want, they are seen very aggressive. So take the soft approach, and you'll do even better in the morning and afternoon period. Evening and nightfall period, another group of great planets are waiting there, and the morning afternoon will join them. So it's a very powerful evening and nightfall period. Don't just waste it in the sense of having a good time. Position yourself. Is it for the job enhancement? Is it for the business enhancement? Is it to meet that somebody special? Is it to make that family happy? You got to target exactly what you want, and you'll do it magnificently in the evening nightfall period. And I see planets of greatness and expansion there as well. So position yourself to meet people who can help you expand or get a better job or help you to expand your business areas. 19th of September, Thursday, is a wonderful morning and afternoon. But there's one planet coming from the evening side who wants to make you behave rebelliously, not to follow rules and regulations, to make your ego bigger than your head. Well, quieten this planet down and say, I'm going to be part of a team in the morning and afternoon period. That way, you will help the team and the team will help you. And together, you will get the limelight and you will have the excellence of finding promotion at job or an expansion in business or more good contacts in the morning, afternoon. I don't like your evening nightfall very much at all. Or rather, you go home early because anything that can go wrong in the evening nightfall will go wrong miserably for you. So avoid company that you feel is not good and not worthwhile. And even if you are going to go out with important company, tell yourself you cannot afford to not to obey rules and regulations. You cannot afford to show arrogance, and you cannot afford to show that you are a person who likes to be full of ego or to be very rebellious. That would be bad. So go home early if you have to go home early. 20th of September, Friday, morning and afternoon, very nice planets are there. But there's a gang of emotional planets there as well. And it's a working day, it's a business day. And while the emotions may give you that inspiration and that imagination, yet they may distract you with what you want to do later in the evening, who you're going to have for lunch. So be careful of these distractions because there's also a little group of very fast planets that bring stress very quickly throughout the whole day. And that's because you have a lot to do. So in the morning and afternoon, concentrate and fulfill your obligations rather than dreaming of the good times. Evening nightfall, you have to be very careful. Now these planets are going faster. And when they do that, they make you very hasty and very impatient. They make your tongue just go at full speed. And you will say things without thinking. You will do things without thinking. And that, of course, these are negative planets. So they will make you do everything negative to put blame on you as much as possible. So what you do, say less and do less in the evening and nightfall, and even perhaps during the whole day. And avoid company that can easily form arguments because that's going to get you nowhere. And so leave away people, be away from people who have this kind of hastiness and impatience in them because it'll overflow to you as well. Go home early. 21st of September, Saturday morning and afternoon is excellent. Very powerful planets are there. So rather than just having a good time, I want you to go to places and to meet people who can help you in any financial area like job or business. But if you decide to spend it with your family, it's going to be wonderful as well. They'll all look up to you. These are planets that don't come very often in the morning and afternoon. I call them the planets of expansion and the planets of greatness. So you have all of them waiting to help you a lot. So take the trouble, meet people who can help you in materialistic areas, and you will do very well. One planet may make you a little bit dominating or stubborn. Quieten it down by being very flexible and negotiable. Evening nightfall, I'm not very keen on. Evening nightfall, there are planets that make you, well, apart from being arrogant, they make you want to be very different from everybody. So you become very fussy and you criticize or you look down on other people. And you'll have this aura which people don't like. So quieten these planets down by telling yourself, I'm going to be part of a team in this evening nightfall and enjoy everything together with everybody. Don't isolate yourself and you will have a much, much better evening and nightfall of 21st September, Saturday. Now, I have a 90-minute session, and the cost for this will be USD $50. And during these 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 7, 8, or 9 years. And this is going to be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. And with all that information, I'll be able to give you a lot of news about how your next 7, 8, or 9 years, whether in job, in business, in marriage, in personal affairs of romance, or in health areas, how they're going to be. And I'll show you how from the universe to get the energies of your lucky colors and your lucky days and your lucky directions and your lucky numbers. And I'll give you your personal lucky lottery numbers as well based on your palms, date of birth, and time of birth. And I'll show you how to get into that magical supernatural energy that you have and that I have and that everybody has. It's a question of getting to touch to it, into touch with it. Otherwise, it lies there dormant. And you can use this supernatural energy to be better than the rest in every area of your life. And I will teach you all that. So my email address, andyhoro9, ANDIHORO, 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. Send me an email and I'll come back to you as soon as I can. Until then, have a good week and enjoy yourself. Thank you and goodbye.